I did go to Chicago to watch the Bears game, right?
Yes. What a game.
And
What a
this,
game to be at. I don't know.
I don't know why, but like, I just can't have a normal trip. Maybe I don't travel enough. Maybe I'm just too extra as an entity. But I can't
Okay.
have a
Okay.
normal trip ever. Okay, so the shenanigans start before I even pack my fucking bags, Judy.
Yes.
Okay.
We remember.
No, you don't remember because I haven't told you what happened yet. Okay, I'm
Oh,
telling you
there's
this
more
story.
to
Yeah.
okay, got it.
So my mom, trying to be very nice, she asked me, she's like, hey, do you have a travel suitcase so you don't have to check any luggage? And I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah, I got one. It's a little older, but I like it. It's not raggedy or anything. It's just I've had it for probably like 8+ years at this point. And she's
Hmm.
like, okay, that's fine. And I knew at that point, I already knew that she was going to end up leaving something, even though she said it was fine, right? So
Hmm.
I get home, and yes, she's left this very nice, hard-coated travel suitcase. It's got a built-in lock on it and everything. So I'm like, all right, well, I already had one, but it's fine. I'll just use this one. This is nicer. It's good. So I take the suitcase into my bedroom and I open the suitcase up and I'm like, what's that in the corner of the suitcase?
Oh, there's
That's
stuff in it. Oh.
there was something in it,
Mm. Mm.
right? So I go and I'm like, okay, and I grab it, and as I pull it out, I realize that I am holding a pair of my mother's panties in my hand. And guess what? Okay, guess what? This was a suitcase, which means you know that those weren't wash panties. You know that those were dirty ass panties that she wore on whatever trip she had 12 years ago. I've just been fucking fermenting in this suitcase this whole time. Now, my mom goes to bed probably around like 8 o'clock, 8:30 usually, right? Because she wakes
Okay.
up at like 3 a.m. like a psychopath. So,
Fair.
but I'm so distressed. I'm like, no. I'm going to call her right now. And I'm just going to leave a message. I'm going to leave a message and vent my frustration on this. So, call. And she must have thought like it was an emergency or something.
Something bad. Yeah.
Yeah, because she answered.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I wasn't ready for this. So she's like, hey, bud, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? Well, let me tell you what's up. And she's like, what? I was like, Mom, I found your panties in that suitcase you left me. And she's like, oh, really? Sorry. I was like, oh, you're sorry? Oh, were they black? Yes, they're black. You knew they were black. All you probably have is black panties, and now I don't want to think about how your fucking underwear are all black. Right? So, what does my mom say? Because she is the ultimate antagonist and supporter at the exact same time.
What she
She's
say?
like, well, at least it'll give you content for the show.
Wow.
But
Yeah, yeah.
mind you, I'm still probably holding these panties in my hand because I'm in shock. Okay.
Oh
So
man,
that
you should have
happens.
FaceTimed her. Been like,
I
what
didn't
the
think
hell are
she'd
these?
answer. I didn't
What
think
are these?
she'd answer.
You could have left a FaceTime video, video voicemail. Did you know you could do
A
that?
FaceTime voice voice.
Mail thing, yeah. But yeah, you could leave like messages now in video for their FaceTime if they don't
God,
answer.
I don't know. I don't know if I could have. Anyway.
They're like, what the hell are these, Carol? You're not mom right now. You're Carol.
You have to be Carol. I have to be holding Carol's panties because if I have to think about the fact that I'm holding my mother's thong in my hand. All right, so that happens.
Oh man,
we could
so
fast
good.
forward. We could fast forward to the next day. Okay.
Okay.
Get everything. Now I always overpack. Right? I'm always like, I always make plans for myself. Like, I'm going to go to the gym And so I'm going to need 2 different gym outfits so that I can, don't have to be gross while I'm there. And I'm going to have an extra sweatshirt. Right. So basically I have a full ass suitcase, and then I have a travel backpack, right? That is also fucking stuffed to the gills. And I also need to do like editing and stuff out there. So I have my iPad, I have my computer, I have my Switch, because God forbid I don't have something to entertain me, right? All these things.
Right.
So you get to security, and then it's like, well, last time I was here, last time I traveled was probably like 10 plus years ago also. Maybe like 7 or 8, either way.
It's been a while, yes.
Yeah. You would have to take the computer out, but you could leave like your smaller electronics inside the bag. So like your iPads and shit like that, right?
Yes.
Not anymore. Now all electronics need to come out, right? Oh. I didn't know this. I didn't realize this at the time. I'm trying to ask the guy who's like directing people, and he has a COVID mask on, right? But even just his eyes, I could see he's visibly annoyed with me trying to ask him questions, right? So I'm just like, okay, it's fine. So I shove everything onto the belt, right? Now, what happens is my backpack still has the iPad in it, so it gets sequestered or sectioned off to where it needs to be inspected, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So while that's happening, I'm so focused on the fact that my bag is needing to be looked at a second time, I forget that I had also put my suitcase on this fucking belt, right?
Yeah.
So now all of these trays, because you have to put everything into a tray, bags, electronics, everything, all these trays are getting backed up because my suitcase is just sitting at the front of the line at the end of everything because I've forgotten about it. I'm concentrated on the backpack.
Now it's just hanging out there.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then finally, the gentleman who's in charge of that section comes over. He's like, "Whose black suitcase is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck. Oh, it's mine. Oh, shit.
It's mine.
Okay. Yeah." So I go and I tell him, "My bad. I'm just," right? So I take it. And then he goes back around the counter, essentially, and he's also the one who was inspecting the bags. God damn it, if my backpack wasn't the next one up. He's like, all right, whose black backpack is this? And I just step back up against me. He gives me a look, too, like, this motherfucker? Are you just trying to make my day the hardest? Is that and you left your bag on the thing, so you must be the dumbest motherfucker that is going to be around today. Like, this is all what his eyes are saying. He was very polite, but his eyes were saying a whole different thing. So he opens the bag up and he's like, "Oh, we got an iPad." And I'm like, "Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize." And before I could even like finish saying my bad, and he's like, "Next," and he's going through again. He pulls out. I had a bag of gummy bears, and he's like, "What are these?" And I'm like, gummies. He's like, "Oh, well, these trick the machine." He just throws them at me. I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Right.
Trick the machine.
I guess because it's such just a big mass or whatever, like the radar can't actually pierce through it to see what it is.
Okay.
And that's what I'm guessing anyway. I'm not I'm not an X-ray tech. I don't know, but this is what my brain puts together. So after he finds the iPad, they have to send it through again. It's not just like they're like, "Okay, you're good." No, we have to send the bag through again. So the bag's coming through again. The iPad is out of it. And yet somehow this fucking backpack gets sequestered a second time.
Oh my God. Was it your Switch?
No, the Switch was on me. Like everything.
Oh, okay.
All electronics were out of the bag at this point. Right?
Okay.
All electronics, right? So he gets sequestered a second time. So now, it's a real man! Hey, buddy.
Love you, Ryan.
Love you too, Keith. Can't wait to see you at Rite Aid.
He says, can't wait to see you at Rite Aid.
Oh.
It just Okay, thanks.
So my bag gets sequestered a second time. Right?
Second time, yes.
And I'm like, God damn it. What the... Is this profiling? Am I being profiled right now? What's happening? I didn't actually think that. I just thought, like, what the fuck else is in my bag? Anyway, so it gets up, and now it's another guy. Because I've been doing this for so long, they actually needed to do a shift change. They switched out. Yes, right? Wow. Shift change. So now a new guy. Thankfully, it's not the same guy, because then he would have given me that same look again. I couldn't have dealt with that look at this point, right?
Yeah.
So the new guy, he's going through, and he pulls out my toiletry bag. Right? And opens it up, and it's my deodorant. I got one of those aerosol can deodorants. And I wasn't even thinking about the fact that, like, since it's a regular size, even though it's like a quarter full at this point, but that since it's regular size, it's like it's too big to go on the plane because I could really do some damage with the fucking Old Spice can of body spray. I'm gonna fuck some people up with that, but I get it. Rules are rules. So I'm just at I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't care. Just throw it away. You just throw it away. Yes, throw it the fuck away. Throw it in the trash right now.
I can get the old Chicago.
Yeah, he's like, okay, and he basically dunked it into the trash can. I was impressed actually. It was athletic. So now I have all my stuff. We finally we're traveling to the gate or whatever, and I learned on this trip also sometimes. Stereotyping is good, okay? I'm not saying it's always good, but sometimes it's good, okay?
Okay.
So
tell us.
We're looking for some coffee, and there's not a Starbucks around, and that's normally where I would go, right? But there is a Coffee Bean. I'm fine with Coffee Bean, but I don't go there often, so I don't know their menu. I don't know what's good compared to what's real good. So I'm just I'm trying to, in my head, look at the menu and basically create my own thing. I'm going to have a cold brew with a foam cap of peppermint or, just trying to be super extra about it, obviously. And then right as I'm about to order, I hear from the left side, I just hear, oh, damn, that's fucking good. And that's a female voice. I know I didn't sound like a female, but that was a female voice I hear. I'm like, huh, that's good. It's and then I could hear the male talking to her and be like, oh yeah, what is it? Oh, that brown sugar latte? God damn, that's good. And I turn, and it is what I would describe as a soccer mom, right? She got long blonde hair. She got her little capris on or whatever. But the point of all this is that I turned and I saw this. This was a curvy motherfucker. Okay, I'm being polite when I say this, right? She's a curvy motherfucker, right? She had lots of meat on her bones. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know what it was, but I was like, something about the way she looks.
I trust her. I trust her.
I trust her on this, right? Yes. So I go. And I get it was a brown sugar latte, right? I did substitute regular milk with almond milk. Right? I'm trying to be healthy, right? So I get the brown sugar latte, trying to be healthy with almond milk. And yes, this was the fucking tastiest goddamn coffee I'd had in a very long time. A very long time. So now I know if I'm at a coffee place, I'm looking for the blonde bitch with curves. I'm going to find out what she drinks, and that's what I'm having. It is fucking delicious. All right?
Yes.
So everything from that point is kind of normal. Mind you, we're still in the fucking airport at this point of the story.
Yeah, you haven't even left Vegas yet.
I haven't So we fast forward. Now I'm on the plane, right? And it's Southwest, so people are filing in. They're trying to find a spot so that they don't have to sit next to my big back ass, right? Because my dad did something that was it was like evil mastermind, right? Because he's super tall and I'm super fat, right? So he was like, no, we'll both get aisle seats. And I had never thought of that before. Because to me, it's like if you're with somebody, you sit next to them in the same section, right?
Right. You guys are in the same row or something.
Right. And he was like, no, I think we'll both do aisle seats. And I was like, you cunning motherfucker. Okay, we're both doing aisle seats. And as I'm chilling in my seat, I'm hearing people walk by, right? And at one point, a lady is waiting for the line to progress, but she stopped right next to me, and her purse is right next to my ear. I think I heard her vibrator going off. I just heard bzzz, and it wasn't like from a phone where it was bzzz, 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 or something like. No, it was just a constant stream of bzzz. So now I got this lady's vibrator next to me.
In your purse, lady? Yeah. Not even in your hand carry?
And I was honestly just like, I mean, if you want to sit, we could talk about whatever you want to talk about. I got an open seat right next to me. Thankfully, the Lord blessed me on this flight, because thankfully there was a dad and his like 5-year-old son. Yeah. And the dad was on game, because the dad took the window seat. He put his little kid in the middle row, and now Big Back and Dad both have comfortable seats, right? Which, side note, if you're a big person and you're on a plane, cargo pants are kind of key, okay? Huh. Right? Because, like, normally, if you're, like, moving around and stuff, you got to get something out of your pocket, let's say, right? You're, like, doing this whole thing. Where like you got to move around a lot. But if you got cargo pants, you just put your hand right down. You don't have to move or nothing. It's all you're good. So yeah, little advice: cargo pants are key.
Okay.
So then we get to Chicago. We check out some places. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was cold. I'm not gonna say it wasn't cold, but Midwesterners, you kind of make it a little more than it needs to be. Okay, like look, I'm not gonna. If it's snow, I get that. Snow sucks because it's fucking cold and wet, and like yeah. But like if it's just cold, like you put on some long johns, you put on a sweatshirt and a jacket, and you're good to go. Like it's not. I'm just saying, from someone who grew up and lives in Vegas, I was good. Okay, I was drinking iced drinks during the fucking Bears game. Okay, because remember, I'm drinking again. So, I was texting Judy the whole time. I was like, this ain't shit. But I texted her the wrong thing at first because I had been drinking, and she's like, damn, you're suffering. I was like, no, I'm good. So I'm experiencing the city and everything. And then
wait, did you get any of the popular spots like pizzas? Did you grab like Pequods? Did you grab Italian beef sandwiches? Like, did you grab any?
I mean, I didn't go to any specific like touristy restaurants, right? Mm-hmm. But we went. I had all the stuff. Like we got pizza. Can I tell you, the fucking pizza is so delicious in Chicago, but for me, it's because the crust specifically is a little sweeter. I have to attribute it to the water. Right, because the water in Las Vegas sucks. Like it's garbage. It's terrible. You have to filter it to within an inch of its life to make it edible in any kind of way. So I have to attribute and I tasted this same crust flavor at multiple restaurants. So that's why I feel like it's got to be the water, right?
It might be. Hey, yeah.
So I had pizza. I did have whatchamacallit, a beef sandwich at one point. Like, yeah, I mean, it's good. I'll put it this way: like, if you've had it somewhere else, it's not going to blow your mind, but it will be a better version of what you've had elsewhere. Mm-hmm. So, but morning 2, I'm like, shit, I need fucking deodorant because the TSA guy dunked my deodorant.
Yes, right.
I also realized I didn't pack any toothpaste, which I'm glad I didn't, because guess what else would have been a full fucking size that I would have had to dunk. Right?
Your toothpaste, yeah. Okay.
Right. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go get toothpaste. So I go to a store, I get some toothpaste and some deodorant. I throw it in my pocket. We go and get some breakfast at a waffle place. I had my mentally sick but physically thick shirt on, and it was a hoot with all the wait staff, right? They wanted to all have my babies because of this one shirt. I loved it. So then we go back up to the room. We're chilling for a while, and then we there's something else we're gonna do. So we're heading back out, and I realize I still have my toothpaste and my deodorant
in your pocket. Yeah.
Right? I'm like, I'm not gonna be fucking walking around with this shit in my pocket all day. I'm right at the elevator. Let me run back to the room real quick. No problem.
Yeah.
So I run to the door, and I'm like,
oh
trying
no,
to open it. Right? I'm trying to open it. It's not working. Right? And I look, it's not opening because it's not my fucking door. Right? I'm in like 1845, and this is 1839 or whatever. But in my haste, I'm trying to open it, and then I turn around, and I'm like, damn, that's not the right door. And I just hear a maid just go, ha! Bitches, you laughing at me? It's the wrong door. Shut up. So then I go.
When she hears like the little click, that's not whenever you scan your card.
Yeah, she heard. She knew what was going on. She was probably like, this dude's trying to break into a room. I need to watch him. Right? And she realized that I was an idiot. She just starts laughing at me. So then I got to throw my stuff in the room. And then I have to run by and I have the maid again. And I swear to God, I still hear her chuckling. Just, it's not nice. So,
that's good.
So the weekend progresses, and since my dad used to work in the NFL, he just knows people, right? Because over his fucking 87-year career or whatever, you meet a lot of people. Yeah. And it always happens where it's like he's talking to someone, and I just have to like sit there like a fucking mope. Just quiet and shit. And I never know how to be in those circumstances because, like, on one hand, I could just get on my phone and fucking ignore that they're having a conversation, but I don't want to be rude, right? So now I'm just standing there quiet, like, right? Like I'm a Stepford wife, just waiting for my turn to be, told that I can do something. I hate those, and they happen so fucking often on these type of trips. God damn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and then the rest of the weekend happened. Really, I mean, we went to the game. Game was awesome, except for the ending. Right.
Yeah.
I had to get some stuff because I'm not a Bears fan. I went to support my brother. Like, I don't give a shit. But I did want to have some swag, so I went to the gift shop. Shit's expensive, man. I got a sweatshirt and a beanie, and I spent over $200.
I was gonna say 200 easily.
Easily. Now, the sweatshirt is dope because it's retro. It's like one of them Elliot Mitchell Ness, whatever. Elliot Ness is from fucking Untouchables. He's trying to keep me from drinking. I was drinking this whole time. It's not Elliot Ness. And then I got a cream colored beanie, right? Where even like the logo of the team is cream. So I could wear that bitch anywhere.
Ooh.
Yes. So it's not like it's not like one time use only on these things, but god damn, expensive.
Was your son with you or no?
No.
Okay.
No. It was just me and my dad and then my brother, so I got two brothers, one who works for the Bears and then another one who lives in Tennessee. The one who lives in Tennessee, Alex, you know Alex, he drove up, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so it was the three amigos and then Hannah, who is Zach, he's the brother who works for the Bears, his fiance, right?
Okay.
So, speaking of, I can't believe I almost forgot this. Speaking of, so I just had a moment where I felt so fucking old on this trip. Just God. Old.
Okay.
So Hannah invites her friend Hannah's friend comes to the game. Like, she's known this girl for a long time. I guess they met in Vegas or whatever, right? And then also because of the type of tickets we had access to like fucking this separate lounge. It didn't get you anything for free. It just gave you access to this lounge, right?
Okay.
So before we got to the game, Hannah said like 15 times it was, and I told her she was getting annoying about it, so I'm not saying anything. But she's like, try to leave room on your wrist. Try to leave room on your wrist so that we could take your wrist. And she's saying it to all three of us, but so that we can take your wristband off so my friend can get into the lounge with me so that we can have fun girlfriend time, right?
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. Apparently, I was the only one who heard this fucking thing, even though she said it 97 times. Because Alex and my dad, their wristbands were on like fucking watertight. Okay, it wouldn't budge. Me, on the other hand, I'm like dislocating my thumb somehow, like fucking like homie from Lethal Weapon to get out of the handcuffs, and I'm like, okay, here, and I'm able to take it off. Right? So I hand it to her, and she's like, well, I don't need it right now. Bitch! If you don't take this fucking wristband, okay? So I give her the wristband, and she brings her friend in, right? And we're all talking for a while. Friend's super nice and everything like that. And I'm like, God damn, though, she looks super familiar. Like, you know, she had one of those faces that, like, to me, I was like, you just look so goddamn familiar. I must know you from somewhere. And so I'm thinking, like, well, she used to live in Vegas, so there is a chance that I know her. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, you look familiar. And I fucking hate saying it because every time you say something like that, it feels like you're making you're saying a line, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm like, you look familiar. Like, did you go to UNLV or something like that? And she's like, yeah, I went to UNLV. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I do know you. Maybe I do. When did you graduate? Right? And I'm thinking, yeah, like I graduated in 2013. So it could have been like, she could have been any time. But a couple years after that, a couple years, like whatever, right? She's like, I graduated in 2020.
2020.
And I did the math in my head, and I was like, you're a baby. You're such a baby. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. Oh, right. So now I'm just like, I don't know why, but I'm just uber embarrassed because I thought I knew this child, right? And now I'm even more embarrassed because I remember where I know them from. I thought she was so familiar.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
It's because I've watched too much television, Judy. Okay, right? Because there's a show that I watched a lot of growing up that. It's not that I'm embarrassed by, but also like I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, you watched that?" It was Degrassi. I watched a lot of Degrassi when I was growing up, and this girl,
I mean, I think we all did. It was the time of millennials,
right? Well, yeah, but like not a lot of guys admitted to watching it. But either way, this girl looked like Darcy. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, and it's not like a 1-to-1, obviously, but it was enough that I was
familiar enough. You're like, yeah.
And then like it fucking popped in my head the other day, and I was like, oh shit, I thought she was Darcy. But yeah, no.
I mean, would have been more embarrassing if you'd been like, hey, were you Darcy on Degrassi?
No, because I'll put it this way, the girl looks like Darcy looked in the show.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
and that was so long ago.
Exactly. Yeah, right. So if she still looked that way, I'd be like, vampire.
Yeah.
I will say, as far as the game goes, it was really incredible to watch that fucking Hail Mary-ish play from Caleb in person. I also got a picture of his first touchdown. It was like, it's grainy as shit, but if you look, I posted on Instagram, if you look, you could see the ball just barely getting over the defender's fingers. Oh, it was so much, it was fun, right?
I can only imagine that kind of environment, like how hype everybody was, I'm sure.
So I'm sitting next to a real Chicago fan, and like you could tell he has like tickets, but his tickets were up in the nosebleeds, and he had like finally, because there were some empty seats next to us, because whomever was next to me just decided that they didn't want to come back for the second half, right? Yeah. So the person came down, and they throw that last touchdown, and the guy is just like, "Oh my God, this team all season, like he was feeling it. It was nice to be in that environment. You know, we did have some people. So I'm in the family section, right? And we had some people in our family section that I was just like, who the fuck, who let you in here?
Right. Who let you in?
And how quickly can we get them fucking kicked off the team? Because, so I'll put it this way, right? Like, so you know how when you work at a place, you'll tell family members like privy information, but you are hoping that they're not going to say that in public, right? Like maybe they talk about it around the house or something, but not in public, right?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were talking about some privy information in public. I'm just going to leave it like that. And they were being loud, too. Okay? I'm just saying, Coach said that. He said it on the... Bitch, you are not on the coaching staff, so you don't have a headset. So the only way you heard about this is if someone told you, which means you should not be talking about it right now.